Okay, guys, it's here. It's another Weltool review. This time it is the Weltool W35, otherwise known as Metal Lancer LEP. Let's check it out. All right, in the box, you will get a spare O-ring, and you will get your Weltool W35 body and your LH3 LEP head. You will also get a lens cover, which flicks open tactical style, made for weapon use, made for using this in tandem with a weapon. Okay, so I am going to swap out the W35 body and I'm going to replace that with a BB6 body. I have the same tail cap, as you can see, but I do not use the weapon mounted bodies because I don't use this light, or any light for that matter, mounted on a weapon. Now, that being said, I also have here an 18650 body with an 18650 tail cap, just so I can show you that this goes on that as well and show you what it looks like on that and tell you the different run times between the 18350 body and the 18650 body. But first, let's go over the style and design of both this light, this body, this tail cap, but also this body, because this is the one that you will get in your package of the W35 Metal Lancer. Pulling off the lens cover, let's have a good look at this beast. Now, I'll just show you, that is the size of the head. So the LH3 head is quite long. I will do measurements in a moment, but if you can see here, it is almost identical to the size of the BB6, of the W35 body, inclusive of the tail cap. If I put it up next to the BB6 body, same. It's almost the same height. So it is a very, very deep light head, which the lens would be the emitter will be all the way down here. And then it's got all that glass and all the magnifying powers. If you can see there, it actually magnifies the serial number. Look at that, just beautiful. You have here a slightly crenulated bezel. This bezel will unscrew so you can replace any of the glass down there. I'm not going to muck with any of that because I don't want to injure this beautiful light head. Right here you've got contact, spring, beautiful well-oiled threads. So that's what it looks like on the BB6 body and the same tail cap it came with. Looks very sleek, doesn't it? Looks bloody beautiful. Check that out. Now the BB6 body comes with very strong pocket clip. So you can clip this to your pants, pocket, belt, no worries. There's the tail cap there. Tail standing, not a problem. Although this is not really a light that you'd probably want to tail stand unless you were trying to signal to someone for a long time, in which case, yeah, you just leave it there and shoot the straight beam all the way up. Just a magnificent looking thing. Now, I'll show you what it looks like on the original body, because this is the body that it comes with and the tail cap that it comes with. Same tail cap, but that's the body it comes with. So that's what it looks like, the Metal Lancer. That's what it looks like. That's, this technically should be what the review's about, because this is what you'll get in the box. But as I've said multiple times, when it comes to Weltool, it doesn't really matter what you get in the box, because you can swap and change things out. Tail caps, bodies, heads, they're all interchangeable for the most part. Look at that, it almost looks like a musket or a trumpet or something. It's just gorgeous. So this weapon mount is compatible with Surefire, RM45, American Defense MFG ADSF, other corresponding rail mounts, all the goods. Now, this is aluminium alloy, CNC processed, and the surface is hard oxidized. That's what Weltool says. Look at that, beautiful. I mean, you can feel the quality in these lights. This is just quality, proper quality. That's what they look like taken apart. So you've got the lens protector here, the light head itself, the W35 metal Lancer body, and the tail cap. Now I'll give the measurements and the weight in this configuration first, and then I'll give it in this configuration, and then I'll give it in the 18650 configuration. So in the configuration that it comes in, the measurements are, we've got 12.5 centimeter, almost 13 centimeters actually, from the longest end of the tail cap. In fact, 13 exact. We've got 13 centimeters. The face width is just over 3 centimeters, 3.2. The body length, or the body width, from the end of the rail mount to the top of that body is 3 centimeters. The tail cap from farthest ends is 2.8 centimeters, and the tail clicky is a nice 2 centimeter width. Very easy to grab a hold of. Now, the weight with the 18350 battery and with the lens protector is 169.24 grams. Okay, now let's swap out bodies. All the dimensions are going to be the same, except I'll just give you this body's dimension from the thickest part is 2.5 centimeters thick. But the weight of this body is 169.6 grams. Almost identical. Almost identical. Finally, I'll give you the measurements and weight of the LH3 head in the 18650 configuration. So from head to tail, we've got 14.5 centimeters, but then from head to tail clicky, we've got 15 centimeters. So the tail clicky protrudes 0.5 centimeter, which is bloody beautiful. It's exactly what you want. Smash that and you know exactly what's coming out. Head diameter stays the same. Body width is 2.3. Tail cap width is 2.6. And the beautiful rubber clicky is 1.8 centimeters. All right. Now, weight with the lens protector on it, to be fair, is 198.97. So let's say 199 grams. All right. Now let's take a look at it in the 18650 configuration. Now, while we look at it in this, I'll just give you some figures. So this light puts out a single output, and that is 335 lumens. But those 335 lumens are pushed out by 196,275 candela. Okay, so it's a single output light, 335 lumens, 196,275 candela. Screaming hot. Now, in the 18650 configuration, this will run for 2.7 hours. In the 18350 configuration, it'll run for 50 minutes. This has a protection rating of IP67, and it has double-sided anti-reflection coating tempered glass lens. There is no need for memory mode or anything like that because it is just the same output no matter what you do. It does have momentary though. Gorgeous. And to lock this out in the 18650 configuration, Half a turn. That's it. Turn it back on. Done. Now, let's show it to you in the 18350 configuration. All right, that's it in the 18350 configuration, and it's the same deal. Momentary or constant on. But you just lose a whole lot of runtime in the 18350 configuration. So depending on what you would buy this for and what you would use this for, probably a good idea to just buy an 18650 configuration to go with it, just in case you want that extra runtime, or obviously get yourself a bunch of other Weltool batteries. Oh, and the battery that comes with it is the Weltool 1200 milliamp 18350 5-volt battery with a micro USB port for charging. Now, I'm obsessed with this light, guys. This light is just beautiful. I'm going to zoom out a bit to try and show you. So here we have the hotspot. Very tight, very small. But the reason I love this light so much is because the technology in it allows for that hotspot to actually grow a lot faster than most other hotspots in LEP. So the reason that I love that is because, as you all know, I'm looking for a self-defense flashlight. Now, granted, this is not a daily use EDC flashlight. This is not the perfect flashlight, but this is one contender for the perfect self-defense flashlight. Because of the Candela rating, it is absolutely blinding. And because of the technology that allows that hotspot to grow as I move the head away from the wall, you will see that this makes for a very good contender of covering someone's entire face. Now, let's pull this back and watch the hotspot grow. Watch it grow. Look at that. That's only an arm's length away from my camera. That's it. Now, I'll bring it closer. Watch it shrink. Is that it? That's literally just an arm's length, guys. I've got my arm out in front of me, and now, all the way back here, I've got my arm stretched out behind me. One arm's length, and that hotspot has grown probably double the size. So if you're in your house and someone kind of steps through your front door, if you are at the back of the hallway, let's say, and you click this on and shine that at them, it's going to cover their entire face, and it is blinding. So this is a really, really good contender for for one of the perfect self-defense flashlights. It really is. Give yourself a second to kind of gather your thoughts and gather your adrenaline and discipline yourself into the situation by shining this in someone's face and causing momentary blindness, honestly. And not only that, it is such a nice light to go looking for things outside. It really is. That hotspot grows into something that looks kind of like a projector, and it is such a clear vision in it. It has such a clear color. You can see everything inside it so well. It's not too bright where it hurts your eyes when it shines on something, a couple of 100 meters away, like some epic LEPs are. This is just absolutely perfect for most applications, to be completely honest. It is really, really an absolutely wonderful light. Now, I'm going to take you outside for some night shots, and then we'll come back in and have another little chat about the Weltool LH3 head, otherwise known as the Metal Lancer W35. See you in a sec. All right, guys, you've waited long enough. It is the LH3 head, the Weltool W35. Woohoo! Yeah. Look at the size of that hotspot. The camera is not doing it justice, but that tree there is honestly about 8 meters away, and the hotspot is as big as I am. So, roughly 6 foot tall and about 4 feet wide, even though I'm not that wide. But that is cool. Oh, that is cool. It's so cool because of the amount of candela, but also the lack of candela for an LEP, if that makes sense. It's allowing for such a large hotspot so soon. Obviously, it's probably got something to do with the style of the lens and everything, but I don't know if you can see the beam there, right? But, okay, so right there, the beam kind of tapers in and then shoots out. Tapers in really close to the light and then shoots out and gets thicker. That is cool. Far out, that's cool. Who doesn't like Weltool? What's there not to like? What is there not to like? I sound like a Weltool salesman, and I promise I'm not. Just love their torches, man. Their products are just quality. Yeah, they're a bit on the pricey side. You know, I'm sure there are some budget lights you can get, but mate, a Lumentop Thor 1's not going to do this. It'll throw further, yeah, for sure. But it's not going to give you a usable, enormous hotspot 10 meters in front of you. It's going to give you a bright little laser pointer that you're going to barely be able to look at unless it's, 500 meters away. That's awesome. This has got to be one of my favorite LEPs, man. This and the W1 LEP with spill. Huh. Wish you could see that beam properly. It tapers in and kicks out. Maybe that's the shot there. Tapers in and kicks out. Can you see it? Just tapers in and then kicks right out into this kind of projector style spotlight. Let's lighten up that whole side of the wall. Cool. Come in close, go out. I mean, okay, I'm pointing it at the path there, and I think you guys might be able to see that. The path is just lit up. It's as large as the side fence is. That hotspot's so cool, man. That would honestly consume, a human. All right. I don't want to, but I am gonna head back to the lab. Oh, there we go. Can you see the bat? Oh no, missed it. All right. See ya. All right, so I've put it back on the 18650 configuration just for the end of this video. But look, I mean, did I not tell you that hotspot is so clear? Whatever you pointed at, it is so clear what you can see. It's just incredible. It is a really, really brilliant light with brilliant technology behind it. And, it is a bit on the pricey side. I mean, you're probably not going to pick this up for anything less than $400 Australian. That being said, if you're going to use it, if you're a crazy light enthusiast like I am, or if you literally work in the field where this is going to be very valuable, mate, pick yourself one up, honestly. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. You can definitely find it at lightshop.com.au. You can definitely find it from weltool.com. So just have a look, guys, and have a play around. I hope that this review has kind of given it justice. I know the night shots didn't really give it justice. I apologize about that, but geez, anyone willing to have a look at it, hit me up on YouTube and I'll be happy to take you for a run with this thing. It's just amazing. Such a great light, honestly. So look, I'm obsessed with Weltool. I love their lights. This is got to be my number one favorite LEP. It's not too much. It's not too little. It's just the right amount of candela and light intensity. And I just think it's an absolutely brilliant buy. Chuck it on an 18650, chuck it on an 18350, chuck it on a weapon mount. I mean, the choices are endless, really. Now, on an 18650 body, that is it up against the W1. So that's the LEP with spill, and that's the LH3 head. So let's have a look at them on the wall. So there we have the LEP with spill there and the LH3 here. Both roughly have the same of candela. They've both got around 195,000 candela, which is pretty cool. So guys, look, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoy the video, please hit the subscribe button, like the video as well. It really, really helps me out. I really try to bring more and more of these videos to you guys. I'm obviously light obsessed as well, so I enjoy doing these videos and it just helps me the more subscribers I get. But until next time, guys, stay cool, stay safe, and I will see you again on another episode of Flashlight Crazy. See ya.